to it's not to start, but to gain popularity, to come forth, to enter the forefront, This word can be used in a lot of situations. Like I said, it does not mean start. Usually, when you use the word emerge, something has existed, but now it is coming to the forefront. Now it is becoming popular. Some star, some singer is emerging. Also, your feelings can emerge. Maybe you have many feelings, right? But this feeling is emerging. It's coming to the top. It's taking over. Many examples I give are sports. This team is an emerging young team. They are young and becoming better and coming to the forefront. Number 2, legitimize. To legitimize comes from the adjective, I guess, legitimate. To legitimize means to make something legitimate, to make something more trustworthy, more dependable. If something is not legitimate, I don't care about it that much, I don't trust it that much, I don't pay much attention to it. If you make something legitimate, you legitimize it. So you make it better in a way that people will respect it more, to respect something more. So an example sentence I would give, to legitimize his... Oh, what were you talking about with the Yondo? Maybe he was trying to legitimize his lineage or legitimize his birthright. I don't know. To legitimize some article or some scientific paper, you will need, maybe you can get a famous scientist to also be a co-writer with you. That would be a great way to legitimize your paper. If you want to legitimize your conference, get a very famous guest speaker. Oh, now people care about it. Now people take it seriously. Repressive is an adjective. I think it is here because China, did they say? China is a repressive regime. China is a repressive government. Repressive means holding people down, to repress, to not let it emerge. It's kind of opposite from emerge, not exactly, but to repress something, to keep it down, to keep it from growing, to keep it from getting big. So they are a repressive regime because they are not democratic, they do not allow free speech, they repress people's rights, meaning they keep it down, they do not allow it. You could also repress your own feelings. If I repress my feelings, I do not share my feelings, I keep it down, I keep it private. Probably not a good thing. Crackdown. This is one of the easier ones of the 6 word. Crackdown is usually used by a government or a school. Government is the best example, is having a crackdown. It means they are now focusing their attention on this rule. Maybe this rule did not exist, or this rule did exist before, but they did not enforce the rule. They did not punish people. They did not care about it. There can be a crackdown on drugs. And many times in certain states or certain parts of the U.S., they have a crackdown on drugs. Meaning, usually they don't care about it much, but for some reason, maybe election year is coming, or maybe the police need to get a certain number of arrests, they are cracking down on drugs, so they are making an extra effort to find these and punish the people. You can have a crackdown on prostitution. I heard before in Yongsan there is kind of red light district, but Seoul government cracked down and got rid of it. That's two typical examples. A crackdown. To usher in means to bring in. To usher in, to bring in, to get it started. I don't know exactly the example they used in the article, but the hope is that the Olympics will help to usher in an era of democracy, to help usher in democracy, to help bring in. And usher, you can use as, here it's used as a phrasal verb, but usher as a noun is actually someone at the church who brings you to your seat, right? So that's why to usher in, they are helping bring in. They help bring you in. And on balance is an idiom that just means all in all, like to sum up completely. His example sentence in the listening, but on balance, it seems to me this can be, I don't have the answers, but on balance, it seems to me, all in all, when you consider all things, maybe I was studying how to say this in Korean a day or two ago, but I already forgot. Everything considered, like that.
Is this a passive word or passive expression or?
On balance?
Yes. Do you use it a lot?
This one, no. This one, I do not use that one that much. I do not see that one. The other words are all very common. Number 6 is not that common. Usually, instead of on balance, I would say something like all in all, to all things considered, like that.
All in one.
All in one, all in all. All in all things considered. When you look at everything, I don't use that one that much, actually. The other ones are all very common words that I see and use in speaking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.